Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, we need to talk about this so called $5 million Biden bribery scandal. As you guys probably know, I'm not a Biden fan, right? I'm a Bernie progressive. I chose to vote against Donald Trump in both 2016 and 2020. So, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I don't care whether Biden is found guilty of a crime or not. I honestly don't. Having said that, I wanted to take an honest look at what the Republicans are jumping up and down about. So here's what they allege, and here's what we know to be true at this time. Republicans in the House and Senate claim that the FBI has evidence that Biden was paid a $5 million bribe. This was supposedly when he was the VP, the vice president under Barack Obama. According to the Washington Post, in just the 1 week period that when Trump was indicted, of course, Fox News mentioned this so-called bribe 210 times. Talk about deflection. But they're basing this on a June 2020 FBI interview with a confidential human source. This person said that he or she was informed of this $5 million bribe to Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, that they each got $5 million, according to this person. And this bribe, or this agreement for this bribe, is also supposedly on tape. It was recorded. This person who spoke with the FBI claimed that they heard all of this from the founder, from one of the co-founders of Burisma Energy Company, Miklova Zlochevsky. So this wasn't even firsthand information. This information didn't come from Zlochevsky. This information came supposedly from someone who spoke with Zlochevsky. So, of course, this also involves Rudy Giuliani because, everything does, because he was the one who was trying to dig up dirt on Biden prior to the 2020 election. That's it. That's literally where this so-called evidence of a $5 million bribe starts and stops. Because the FBI looked into it and they couldn't find anything. They couldn't find anything to support these allegations. And it wasn't investigated under the Obama or Biden administration. It was investigated while Trump was the president, when Bill Barr was in charge of the Justice Department. And he recently told the Federalist news outlet, quote, "It was sent to Delaware for further investigation. Nothing appears to have come from it." So Republicans, though, have been running around with their hair on fire, screaming about this FD 1023 form, never explaining to their right-wing audience that an FD 1023 form is just an intake form. You or I could contact the FBI today and make an insane in the membrane allegation about anyone on earth, and they would write it down on an FD 1023 form. It doesn't make the allegation real. And Republicans first claimed that the FBI wasn't releasing this document to them, but they had all seen it. They had all been taken into a skiff or into a secure room and shown the document. Now, rightfully, the FBI didn't want to release this document to them because it included details about a confidential human source. So whether true or not, they don't want to burn the source. But the FBI made the document available to these Republican lawmakers, and they all knew what was alleged. And they all also know that it went no further because none of it could be substantiated. In fact, James Comer, a Republican who heads the House Oversight Committee, he was just on Newsmax, and he admitted he has no clue if these so-called tapes of this so-called bribe actually exist. Senator Ron Johnson, another Republican, total Trump sycophant, also admitted the same thing. He also went on Newsmax, said the same thing. Now, Rudy Giuliani claims that his FBI informant is dead. In an interview, also on Newsmax, Giuliani alleges that the source he provided to the FBI, which was the wife of Burisma co-founder Miklova Lisin, Giuliani said, quote, "I gave them one witness that any investigator would jump through hoops to get. Gave them a witness who was a woman. She was the chief accountant at this crooked company, Burisma. She was the wife of the former owner who died under suspicious circumstances. And she was willing to give up all of the offshore bank accounts, including the Bidens." Okay, there's a few issues with Giuliani's version of events. I mean, first of all, he never tells the truth, pretty much. I mean, I don't know what he's told the truth about in a long time. But the one glaring issue is that Lisin died in 2011. That was before Hunter Biden became a member of the Burisma board. It was also prior to Biden going over to Ukraine and trying to deal with their corruption issue. So according to Giuliani, that's when all of this went down, was when Hunter Biden was offered the job, as a board member for Burisma. And when Biden went over there, and they claim on the right that Biden was trying to work a deal for his own benefit. Well, if the guy died before all of this, what are you talking about? And no one seems to be able to locate the name of the wife of this Burisma co-founder, like almost as if she doesn't exist. And it's funny how no one on the right cares about the timing of the Biden allegations. They're always so quick to point out that the allegations against Trump were made during a presidential run, right? In 2016, oh, he's being accused of all this stuff because he's running for president. You're trying to tank his presidency. Oh, you're accusing him now in 2023 because he's running for president for 2024. Oh, isn't the timing so coincidental? Really? They don't seem to have that same issue about these allegations about Biden, right? These allegations that surfaced right before the 2020 election and that are now bubbling up again before the 2024 election. So I'll issue my summary for you guys of this story in words that even a MAGA supporter can understand. This whole thing with Biden and Burisma sounds like a phony, made-up Ukraine collusion hoax. It's a politically motivated witch hunt pushed by the fake right-wing media and the radical Republicans to stop Biden from becoming president. You know it, and I know it. Okay? We all know it. Okay? We all know it. You know it, I know it. So yeah, appears to be bogus, guys. Yeah, we kind of knew. And again, not a Biden fan, so I don't care. But I'm going to call it as I see it, and this seems to be a bunch of bullshit. So anyway, I will let you know if I hear more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you guys. Take care. Talk with you soon.